What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be going through all the upcoming series in cricket. I actually did a video like this where I went through the upcoming cricket schedule for the world of cricket. I think that was a few months ago. I think that was like late November last year, maybe early December I went through. But hey, I'm back. You know, it's coming towards the end of January, and I kind of want to go through all the upcoming cricket. It's something that I definitely want to go through because there's been some tournaments added, tournaments postponed, new tournaments added. It feels like every couple of weeks there's a new series that's been added that's coming up, or dates and postponement. It's all over. It's all a mess, but this is as up to date and as confirmed as we could want. So hey, if you guys are new, if you're a cricket fan, jump in, subscribe. What are you doing? And let's start. Let's get straight into it. And of course, the Big Bash happening at the moment. The finals, or the playoffs, whatever you call them, are like a few days away from starting. So if you don't have a team, or if you don't watch any Big Bash, tune in for the finals, at least. I think you'll enjoy them. India tour of South Africa, of course, lost the test series, did India 2-1. And now they're 1-0 down in the ODI series. So they're going to want to pull their fingers out, India, to get to maybe come away with a series win. Zimbabwe tour of Sri Lanka, 3 ODIs. Unfortunately, I have not been included in that Zimbabwean squad. Super disappointing, I know. Yeah, I was like 15th man, supposedly. It's disheartening. The Legends Cricket League, 7 T20 matches that is in Oman, which starts in, I think today as I'm recording, actually. I think it starts, today or a few days away. So when you're watching this, it either starts today or within the next couple of days. I made a video on the squads and schedules just a few days ago. So if you don't know what the Legends League of Cricket is, go and check my video on it. You'll get all the update. The Bangladeshian Premier League, which I can't say I've ever watched a match from it, but I might tune in. We'll see how we go. If there's any players that are included in the BPL, then I might check it out. Let me know. Do you guys watch Bangladeshian Premier League? Let me know. Afghanistan. Oh, that doesn't really matter. England tour of the West Indies, which starts very soon by the looks of it. When does it start? They play 5 T20s and then 3 test matches. So it starts, it says in January, so it must be coming up within the next week, which I didn't even know, but that should be exciting. More time to watch England hopefully get destroyed would be cool. 5 T20s, 3 test matches in the Windies, which is going to be even tougher. I thought it was going to be in England, but it's in the Windies, so they're going to be in all sorts of trouble. England could be, like, they might not win a match in the Windies. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. The Women's Ashes, which is starting actually today as I'm recording this. The first T20, I believe, starts today. So I don't know about you guys or if anyone out there, you know, I know a lot of people watch women's cricket, but I love watching women's cricket. I think it's the highest, maybe not the highest, but it's the best women's sport in comparison to a male sport, if you will, on an entertainment level. I think tennis is also quite entertaining on a women's side of things. But yeah, women's cricket is really good. I love watching. I've always been a massive fan of women's cricket and watching what the Aussie women are up to. Shout out to, of course, Elise Perry. No. The PSL, which will begin late January. I don't think I've ever watched a full game of PSL. I have been paying some interest though. I have downloaded the app on my phone, I think it is, and so I'm going to be up to date on Twitter and all that, just keeping up to date, seeing if any Aussies are playing in the tournament. The PSL, a lot of people say that it's better than the BBL, so I might have to tune in and see if that's true. New Zealand tour of Australia, which begins actually that's been cancelled. It's been postponed, so never mind. That's what I'm talking about. This series has been postponed, which means it's cancelled. It's not happening. February. This is early Feb, I believe. West Indies tour of India. So the Windies, they'll finish their tour, or they'll finish their home schedule. 5 T20s and 3 test matches against England. And then they'll go straight to India, where they'll play 3 ODIs and 3 T20s. I would have loved to see the Windies play a test match or 2 on Indian soil. I think it would have been a big opportunity for them, because I don't remember the last time the Windies ever played a test match in India. The Windies have some very exciting young talent and spinners coming through. I would have loved to see a few of them, be able to show their stuff on Indian soil, but 3 ODIs and 3 T20s as well. They get to, it's okay. I would say India go into all 6 of those games heavily favourite. But again, you never know. Sri Lanka tour of Australia, which begins mid-Feb, I believe it is. 5 T20s and that's it. So, again, T20 World Cup, which is... When is that? I can't even remember. Yeah, I don't know what the date is for the T20 World Cup. I think it's... Yeah, it is. It's this year. I thought it was. So the Windies were... Sorry, I'll edit this out. Yeah, Sri Lanka tour of Australia. 5 T20s. Again, we should go in pretty heavily favourites to all those. February to early March, South Africa tour of New Zealand. 2 test matches. That'll be a ripping series. South Africa just coming off beating India on home soil. Can they go to New Zealand and beat them? Why not? I'd love to see it. February, March again, Sri Lanka tour of India, 2022. Sri Lanka, they'll go straight from Australia into India, where they'll play 2 test matches and 3 ODIs. Again, India, they'll go in heavily favourites to that. I don't think Sri Lanka will get a win in either at all. Yeah, 2 tests, 3 ODIs. I would have much rather see the Windies play test matches in India than Sri Lanka. I don't think Sri Lanka's test team is very good at all. When I think the Windies at least provide something, but that's okay. So that'll happen. Late March, early April, we have Australia's tour of Pakistan. 3 tests, 3 ODIs, and 1 T20 match. This is the series that I'm most looking forward to. Of course, as an Australian, I'm excited that we're playing, but the fact we're going to Pakistan, which we haven't been to for over 18 years, no one's really gone to Pakistan and played cricket. If you verse Pakistan, they either come to you or you play them in the UAE, which is not ideal because the UAE is 200 degrees always. But in Pakistan, I'm so looking forward to this. This is my series of the year. I really, really hope it happens. It's going to be incredibly tough for the Aussies, but I give us a chance to win all of them. I mean, why not? I think a T20 on Pakistan soil will be a bit hard, but 3 tests, I think we're at every chance to win all 3 of those. So I'm so looking forward to this series. It's excited. ICC Women's World Cup, which is in New Zealand, which is going to be awesome, of course. Any World Cup is much watched. Australia tour of New Zealand, 3 T20s. Bangladesh tour of SA. Netherlands tour of NZ. New Zealand's tour of England, 3 test matches, which is always must watch. India tour of Netherlands, whatever. South Africa tour of India, 5 T20s only. Of course, most of this stuff here is just all preparation for the T20 World Cup. Hence why you don't see much test cricket in this back part of the year. So that, again, will be awesome. England tour of Netherlands. Why is everyone touring the Netherlands? India tour of England, 3 ODIs and 3 T20s. That'll be great preparation for India. South Africa tour of England, 3 ODIs, 3 T20s, and 3 test matches, which will be really cool. Pakistan tour of Afghanistan, which is pretty cool. 3 ODIs, and then the T20 World Cup, which is, of course, in my home city, my home country. The T20 World Cup, we're reigning champions. We'll go into that as favourites. And yeah, that's it. I've just gone through every cricketing schedule, cricket series for the entire year of 2022. So let me know your top 3 favourites. What are you most excited for? Mine would be, where is it? Australia's tour of Pakistan. That would be my number 1 looking forward to. My number 2 would be the T20 World Cup, I'd say, yeah. The T20 World Cup, which second most excited. And where's the other one where I was looking for? I think it's near the top. I would have said the Windies tour of India, but there's no test matches, which is disappointing. The India tour, the Sri Lanka tour of India, 2 tests, 3 ODIs. I wish it was more difficult opposition for them, but that's okay. India tour of England is always good cricket. I'd probably say the Sri Lanka tour of India and the West Indies tour of India, which is all when any team goes to India, it is always must-watch cricket. It's either India's going to destroy you, or you're going to have to fight for your life to try not to go out for under 10 runs. So that's always why it's exciting. So, but hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Again, let me know your top 3 favorites. Hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.